Hi, folks. So to use the note sheet, like we've got down here, these are the note pages to help you organize your information. And when you click on them, you get your note sheet right here. I think most of you have done this, and you should name it right up here. Just change copy to your last name. So Miss Halverson knows, or Miss Stephanie knows whose note sheets are whose. And you can also come over here and put your name. So you can put your name right in here, and that will be helpful. So the disease that I picked is Parkinson's disease. And one of the first sources of information I'm going to use is Mayo Clinic. So I'm going to open that site right there. And I am going to go to P for Parkinson's disease. And I'm going to scroll down because they're all alphabetical. And this can help if you don't know how to spell things. But Parkinson's is right here. There we go. So I'm going to click on that. And according to the note sheet, this is what we have to look for. These are the questions we're trying to answer. What is the name and description of your disease? Why did you choose it? This one's very personal. All you have to do is write in here why you chose it. You don't even have to find a source for this one. And then you find here, what are the causes of this condition? How can this condition be prevented? So sometimes when you go into research, if you know the questions you have to answer, that's really helpful when you find a source, because then you can start reading and you can look for the answers and you can look for clues to those answers. So what we have here, what I first want to know is, what is Parkinson's disease? And there is an overview here, and it says Parkinson's disease is a progressive nervous system disorder that affects movement. It talks about symptoms, it talks about what you have and what happens in the early stages. You know, for the heck of it, I am going to copy that first overview and literally paste it right here in my note sheet. You can literally copy and paste it. But to be a responsible user of information, we need to talk about where we got this information. And right here it says Mayo Clinic, right? So that's what I'm going to write in my note sheet. Mayo Clinic. Just going to put that right there. And then I can even put the web address right here. So I'm going to click on that and I'm going to copy the web address and I'm going to put it right here. But now, kind of one of the harder parts is to take everything you have right here and summarize it in your own words or with a bulleted list, because you want to make sure that the words you use when you present are your words. It's okay to read right here. You can read your script of your notes when you present. You can read that. But on your presentation, on your slides, I would summarize it in your own words. And sometimes even just a short bulleted list is best. The fewer words that you put on the slide is good, but then you're going to say more words that you have over here. So you can decide how you want to summarize this. You know, you can say it's a progressive, nervous system, spell right, disorder. It affects movement. I read that right here. I'm going to, maybe I'll talk about some of this a little bit when I talk about symptoms, but maybe I will say it affects your speech. It affects speech. And there's no cure for it. Maybe I'll write that right now. That's all I have to write for right now. That's my summary, but I can come back and kind of beef that up a little bit and make it a little bit of a better summary. But this, at least in my head, it gives me an idea of what I'm looking for, and I can summarize it that way. And then if I want to come over here and put this in my own words, I can do that as well. But it's okay to read this right here, but I think on your slides, the words that you have on your slide should be your own. Either have a short bulleted list or a short paragraph with a summary of what your disease is. And then we're going to put pictures and all kinds of things on it like that. So that's the way you use the notes pages. Oops, I actually put that in the wrong, I put that in the wrong place. Sorry. I should have put that in question number 1, but you know what? We can do that. That's kind of what I like about this. I'm going to copy and I'm going to cut and I'm going to paste and then I'm going to go down and get my summary. Mistakes happen, right? And I'm going to paste up here. And then I'm going to grab Mayo Clinic and the website. I'm going to put that right here. No harm, no foul, right? Okay, so that's question number 1. And then you're going to have to practice this when you present, but this is a really good way to start. And it shows us how well you are summarizing what the answer is and putting it in your own words over here. So give that a try and let me know if you need some help.